do it, but you could put the spotlight on yourself as well.
Okay.
Hey, there we are. Good looking. Allow me to give the introduction. Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to Strengthen Your Bones with Mitch Mennick. I'm Bill, your co-host, along with Francis, and we're really glad to be here and glad that you all are here. Mitch brings this class to us every Monday afternoon at 12 p.m. Pacific. And to join, just click Mitch's link to join this class shortly before it begins. There's no need to register in advance. And so if you can join, up to 15 minutes before, 5-10 minutes before, that's great. And we'll post the link in chat. Let me add that if this is the first or initial time you're joining our class, please talk with your doctor to be sure that this exercise is good for you. Now, during class, please keep your audio on mute to eliminate background noise. But after class, we'll have a short chat session where we'll ask you to raise your hand and unmute yourself to ask questions, offer suggestions. And if that gets confusing, please please post a question in chat, because only with your feedback can we really make this class the best for you, or it really helps us to make the class the best for you. So in sum, thank you everyone for being here. Now let's start our class with Mitch Mennick. Mitch, all yours.
Outstanding, Bill. Thank you so much. And Francis, thanks for being on here for the links for everybody. And of course, thank all of you for showing up. You did it. You got here. You made it. So you get an A right off the bat. Now, let's work on that A and improve that to a plus by doing a little shaking of the booty. So with our feet about hip width apart, let's just start bouncing the knees, relax the arms, relax the shoulders. You can do this class standing or sitting, make it work for you. And whatever size weight you do is going to determine how intense this class is. So again, so you can be very, very strong and still have a wonderful time in the class, because it'll give you everything you need just by the amount of weight you choose. And then those of you that aren't used to working out too much, you don't have to overdo it to get a lot out of this class. So start shaking your palms. A little dab will do you. So I read an article today from Dr. McCullough, and it's in my newsletter if you're subscribing to that. Wonderful article. There's a link to the whole article, but bottom line is he's recommending to do 20 to 40 minutes a session, and 2 times a week. And so you don't overdo it. That's the message. But you have to do something. And doing something will help improve your memory, prevent Alzheimer's from settling in, and a whole other bunch of good things. But anyway, read that article. I highly recommend it. It's really good. Add a little wiggle of the hips. Wiggle the hips. And then just shimmy the shoulders. And then bobble the head. So you're all shook up. Let it all go. Whatever that looks like is perfect in every way. You can't do anything wrong here. So just enjoy the time. You're supposed to enjoy the time and be in the moment. This gets rid of all the stress. It's all about being here now. Now stop. Feel the tingling in your palms, your fingers. Let's do 3 heart opening breaths. Palms in front of the abdomen, sink into the back of the calves. So when we inhale, give it a nice big stretch through the thighs, and exhale. Come on back down for 2 more through the nose. Open the heart and stretch down through the legs, and exhale. We do 1 more that goes to forward bend. Inhale and stretch. Now when you exhale, lock the knees. We're going to stretch the back of both legs. So you want to keep the back straight. Just need the weight of the body to pull. So when you inhale, feel the body expand. When you exhale, relax a little more deeply into that stretch for the back of the legs. That brings your mind right here again. Inhale and exhale, bringing your mind right into the back of the legs. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. That should feel so good. Now when you inhale, bend the knees and pivot up. As we exhale, we straighten up. Let's do 1 leg at a time. Step forward with your right foot. Put your hands in your hips, lock that front leg. We inhale. When we exhale, hinge at the hip, lock the front leg, and just pull in the back of the leg. And just hold it there. Now, let's breathe into it and deepen the stretch. Inhale. When you exhale, relaxing a little more deeply into the stretch. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Try not to curve this back as you go down further. Again, inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. Now, when you inhale, come on up. Exhale, straighten up, kick the legs out, shake the arms, shift the shoulders, bob the head. I love being here. Let's step forward with the other foot. So we inhale. When you exhale, lock the front knee and just feel a nice stretch in the back of the leg. Again, inhale. When you exhale, bring your mind right into the back of the leg. One more time. Inhale. And exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. Let's do one more time. Inhale. And exhale even more deeply into the stretch. Now, when you inhale, slowly come on up. As you exhale, straighten up, kick the legs out, shake the arms, shift the shoulders, bobble the head. Balance the plate. Step forward with your right foot, put the palm up. Balance the plate is keeping the palm facing the sky. We'll do 2 circles, 2 breaths. Come into a squat. So when you inhale, we rise, pull the palm into the chest, elbow and shoulder up. Bend the wrist, circle the palm, point to the right. When you exhale, we sink and stretch. Now over the head. Inhale, bend the elbow and come over the head, gyrate the hip the other way. And exhale, we're just trying to counter a balance. Again, inhale and exhale, stretch, keep the palm facing upwards best you can. And exhale, return. So one more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good job. Now come on back. Inhale, exhale. Now let's do the other side. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, we sink. Okay, 2 circles. Inhale into the chest. Elbow and shoulder up and exhale, stretch. Inhale over the head and exhale 2 more times through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, inhale. Feels so good. And exhale. 1 more to go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Now come on back. Inhale. Exhale. Both hands at the same time. Half step to the right as you inhale. Exhale. Sink. Lean to the right. Inhale. We rise. Half step to the left. And exhale. Sink. Here we go. Inhale. Open the chest and stretch all the way around. Make a circle. And exhale. Sink and reach. Inhale underneath the arm. And exhale. Push to the front. Keep the back straight. Inhale. And exhale, squat, but keep the back straight. Inhale, crisscross over the head. And exhale, let's do 2 more sets of these. So underneath the arm. So inhale underneath the arm and exhale to the side, now over the head. Inhale, crisscross over the head. And exhale 1 more time, just like that. Inhale, exhale, inhale over the head. And exhale. Okay, bring the feet back. Inhale from the right. And exhale from the left. Inhale and exhale. Now put the palms in front of the chest, a little chest stretch. Sink into a squat and we'll rise and pull our arms back. So inhale, we rise and stretch, and exhale, come on down. Inhale, rise and stretch. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale, stretch, and exhale, come on down. Now let's swing the arms over the head. So we just swing them up and come back down. So inhale, up. And exhale, come on down. Inhale, up, and exhale 1 more. Inhale, and exhale. Okay, good job. Put the elbows into the waist, put the thumbs out, pull the thumbs back. So inhale, we rise and squeeze the shoulders, and exhale 2 more. Inhale, and exhale 1 more. Inhale, exhale, no more. Now bring the elbows up to shoulder height. Let's reverse the breath. We begin with an inhale. The exhale, rise and squeeze, and inhale, come down. Exhale, squeeze, inhale 1 more time. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, come down, bring the palms above the head. We begin with an inhale. We exhale, rise and squeeze, and inhale 2 more. Exhale, pull back, and inhale 1 more. Exhale, pull back, and inhale no more. Then inhale up, exhale, drop the arms down. Shake the arms, shift the shoulders, bobble the head. Now let's do, go right into weights. We're gonna do an overhead press, right, left, all right? Take some weights that you're comfortable with. From the shoulders, feet are hip width apart. Knees are soft, not locked. Then inhale to the shoulders and exhale. Start with the right side. We begin with an inhale. When you exhale, lift up, twist the palm forward and stretch, and inhale. Now the left side. Exhale, palm forward and stretch, and inhale. That's one. Back to the right. Exhale, inhale, exhale. That's two. Stretch. Doesn't that feel good? Exhale, exhale. That's three. Exhale, inhale, exhale, makes four. Exhale, inhale, exhale, five more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, four to go. Stretch, inhale, reach, three more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, two to go. Exhale, inhale, exhale, one more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, no more. Then inhale, re-rise, and exhale, lower the arms. Take a breath here. Inhale, exhale. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, move the wrists around, kick the legs out. Wiggle the hips, shimmy the shoulders, bobble the head. Let's do both shoulders at the same time, or both arms. From the shoulders, we inhale to the shoulders and exhale. We begin with an inhale. When you exhale, lift up and stretch, and inhale, two more. Exhale, and two. Exhale, that's three. Exhale, inhale, four. Exhale, five more. Exhale, the last four. Reach, three to go. Pull it all the way up, two more. Exhale, one more. Exhale, no more. Then inhale. As you exhale, lower the arms down. Then bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, move the wrists around, kick the legs out, and just wiggle the hips, bobble the head, just loosen up the body. Now, let's do an overhead press. A bent over row. So what we do is we bend the knees, hinge at the hips, and all we do is pull the weights up to our chest. So we begin with an inhale. When you exhale, pull up and inhale. Even if you don't have weights, do the same thing. Exhale, try to keep the back nice and straight. Exhale, that's three. Exhale, that's four. Pull it up as far as you can. Five more. Exhale, last four. Exhale, three to go. Exhale, two more. Exhale, one more. Exhale, no more. Then inhale, pivot up. Then when you exhale, straighten the knees. And then bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, move the wrists around. Kick those legs out, wiggle the hips, shimmy the shoulders, bobble the head. Okay, now let's do a hammer curl. All we do is bring our fists to our shoulders. So knees are soft, not locked. Actually, let's come into a squat. We'll rise and bring it up. So inhale, we exhale, rise and come up, and inhale, come down into a squat. Exhale, and two. Exhale, that's three. Exhale, that's four. Exhale, five more. Exhale, four to go. Exhale, last three. Exhale, two more. Exhale, one more. Exhale, no more. Then inhale, we rise, and exhale, relax. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, move the wrists around, kick the legs out, wiggle the hips, shimmy the shoulders, and bobble the head. Now, we're going to do a overhead press with the side tap from the shoulders. So inhale to the shoulders and exhale. We begin with an inhale. When you exhale, go to the right and tap right and stretch and inhale. Now the left side. Exhale, back to the right. Exhale, inhale left. Exhale, back to the right. Exhale, inhale, reach, three. Exhale, inhale, exhale, four. Exhale, inhale, exhale, five more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, four to go. Exhale, inhale, exhale, three more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, two more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, one more. Exhale, inhale, Exhale, no more. Then inhale. As we exhale, lower your arms down. Take a breath here through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, move the wrists around, kick the legs out, wiggle the hips, shim the shoulders, and bobble the head. Now let's do a squat punch. I'm going to lower my weights a little bit this time. Just a tad. So feet are hip width apart. All right, and then sink into a squat. Then inhale the weights to the chest and exhale. From here, we do the right, we punch out. So we inhale, we rise and punch out and twist the palm so it faces down, and exhale, come back. Now the left side. So it's exhale, inhale, that's one. Right side. Exhale, inhale, exhale, that's two. Exhale, inhale, exhale, that's three. Exhale, inhale, exhale, that's four. Exhale, inhale, exhale, five more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, four to go. Exhale, inhale, exhale, three more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, two more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, one more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, no more. Then inhale, we rise, and exhale, lower your arms. Take a breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Then bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, move the wrists around, kick the legs out, wiggle the hips, shim the shoulders, and bobble ahead. Now let's take a little a rest break. Put the weights down for a second. So we're just going to do a little vibration exercise. But first, let's shake up the body, shim the shoulders, and bobble the head. Loosen up. And then bring your feet hip width apart. Start bouncing the knees. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Yeah. And then start shaking the palms. Add a little wiggle of the hips. And then just shimmy the shoulders and bobble the head. So you're all shook up, let it all go. And stop. Let's do 3 heart opening breaths. Palms in front of the abdomen, sink into a squat. So when you inhale, just stretch it out, stretching through the legs, and then exhale, come on back down. 2 more, like that. Inhale and stretch, and exhale. Then 1 more, goes to forward bend. Inhale and stretch. Now when you exhale, let's go to forward bend. Hinge at the hips, feel the back of the legs. Try not to curve your back too much. It's not about touching your toes. You're just trying to put weight on the back of the legs. So we inhale. When we exhale, relax a little more into that stretch. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale even more deeply into your stretch. Now when you inhale, bend the knees and pivot up. When we exhale, we straighten up. Now we're going to go right into a tricep kickback, okay? So get weights that are comfortable for you. Our feet are hip width apart, and the knees are soft. Now bend the knees, hinge at the hips, keep the back straight, then inhale the fist to the chest. When you exhale, pull the elbows back. Now from here, we kick back and hold it for a second. So we begin with an inhale. When you exhale, kick back and hold it. And inhale, that's 1. Exhale, that's 2. Exhale, that's 3. Exhale, makes 4. Exhale, 5 more. Exhale, last 4. Exhale, 3 more. Keep the back straight. Exhale, 2 more. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, no more. Then inhale, pivot up. When you exhale, lower your arms and straighten up. And then just bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, bobble the head. Take another breath. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Now kick the legs out. Just loosen up the body. Okay, now let's do a step back as we swing our arms. So from the chest, we're going to bring the weights to the chest, step back, put your toe down, and then your heel. So we begin to inhale to the chest and exhale. We begin with an inhale. your right side. Exhale, swing back and heel toe, and inhale. Other side, exhale, heel toe, and inhale. Again, exhale, toe, heel, inhale, exhale, toe, heel. That's 2. Exhale, inhale, exhale, that's 3. Keep your back nice and straight. Exhale, inhale, exhale, that's 4. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 5 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 3 to go. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 2 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 1 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, no more. Then inhale, as we exhale, lower the arms. Take a breath here through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, move the wrists around. Kick those legs out, wiggle hips, shift the shoulders, bobble the head. Now let's do a little more difficult here. Let's do a one-legged knee raise. In other words, we're going to stand on the left leg and bring our right knee up as we do an arm curl. So shift your weight over onto your left leg, put your right toe out, and from here, we begin with an inhale. When you exhale, bring the knee up and do a curl, and inhale, toe down. Again, exhale, that's 2, same side. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5 more. Exhale, last 4. Exhale, 3 more. Exhale, 2 to go. Exhale, last 1. Exhale, no more. Then inhale and exhale. Good job. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, move the wrists around, kick those legs out, wiggle the hips, shim the shoulders, and bobble the head. Let's do the left side. So standing on the right leg, bring your left toe out a little bit, find your balance. So we begin with an inhale. When you exhale, knee up, and inhale, toe down. Exhale, that's 2. Exhale, that's 3. Exhale, that's 4. Exhale, 5 more. Exhale, last 4. Exhale, 3 to go. Exhale, 2 more. I love being here. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, no more. Then inhale and exhale. Take another breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, move the wrists around, kick those legs out, wiggle the hips, shim the shoulders, and bobble the head. Now we're going to do a back lunge with an arm curl. So all we're going to do is step back and make a curl, and then we'll alternate legs, starting with the right leg. We begin with an inhale. When you exhale, curl and step back, and inhale, other side. Exhale, and 1. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 2. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 3. Exhale, inhale, exhale, that's 4. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 5 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 4 to go. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 3 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 1 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, no more. Take a breath here through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now bend the elbows, wiggle the shoulders, move the wrists around, kick the legs out, wiggle the hips, shim the shoulders, and bobble the head. Now let's put the weights off to the side. And we just shake it up a little bit, shift the shoulders, loosen up the body. Let's do a little vibration with feet hip width apart. Just bounce the knees, relax the arms, shake the palms, wiggle the hips, shimmer the shoulders, and bobble the head. So let yourself go, relax, and stop. Palms in front of the abdomen, sink into a squat. We're going to do 3 heart opening breaths. Through the nose, inhale and just stretch it out. Yeah, and exhale. Feels so good. Again, through the nose, inhale. we stretch and exhale. One more goes to a forward bend. Inhale and stretch. Now when we exhale, let's stretch the back of the legs by hinging at the hips, lock those front knees, keep the back straight. Breathing into it, we inhale. When you exhale, relax a little more deeply into that stretch for the back of the legs. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. One more time. Inhale and exhale a little more deeply into the stretch. Now when you inhale, bend the knees and pivot up. When we exhale, we straighten up. Now kick those legs out, shake the arms through the shoulders, bobble the head. Now, feet are hip width apart. Clasp the hands in front of you. Come into a squat. And inhale, we rise, roll the palms forward, and exhale, squat, and extend the arms into a nice stretch. Another breath. Inhale, we rise, and exhale, stretch a little more deeply. Now, next time you inhale, lift the palms above the head as we rise, and exhale, we sink. Then inhale, push up and stretch. Now, when you exhale, lower the palms down. Shake the arms, chin the shoulders, bobble the head. Put the palms by your side. Let's push the right, the left, both at the same time. We begin with an inhale. When you exhale, right side up and stretch, and inhale, left side. Exhale, stretch, and inhale both. Exhale, back to the right. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, both. Exhale, back to the right. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, both. Exhale, then inhale, come on down, and exhale, relax the arms, shake the arms and shoulders, loosen up, kick the legs out. Let's do a shoulder shrug. Start with the right, left, both at the same time. Right side, we inhale, give it a good stretch, and exhale to the left. Inhale, and exhale again, both. Inhale, and exhale, back to the right. Inhale, and exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, both. Inhale, exhale, one more set. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, both. Inhale and exhale. Now just drop the arms, shin the shoulders, and bobble the head. Let's do a neck stretch. So bring your left ear to left shoulder, extend the right arm. Just feel a nice stretch right in this neck here. As an option, you can put a little weight on your head if you like, and just put a little pressure here, and come into a squat. So inhale, we rise. When you exhale, just relax a little more deeply into the stretch for the side of the neck. Again, inhale and exhale, just relax a little bit more into that stretch. Again, inhale and exhale, bring your mind right into the side of the neck. Okay, now next time you inhale, come up. When we exhale, just loosen up and just bobble the head, chin the shoulders, and then let's do the other side. Right ear to the right shoulder, and then extend the left arm. And then as an option, come into a squat. Then inhale, we rise, and exhale, sink into that stretch. 2 more, inhale, and exhale a little bit more deeply into the stretch. One more time, inhale, and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. Okay, now when you inhale, come on up. We exhale, we straighten up, bobble the head, chin the shoulders, and then let's conclude by saying thank you. And I want to thank all of you, my supporters, for allowing this to happen. These free half-hour classes, it's because you made this happen, and you're here, you showed up, and then we all feel really good from exercising the body because it makes us feel so good. And honestly, I'd rather be here than anywhere else in the world. So happy Memorial Day to everybody. And if you'd like to do a little chat here, you can, any comments that you might have at this point, we'll stop the recording and we'll turn it over to